Hello, this is Gloria on Homestead Thursdays, and I'm doing a pop-up edition, okay? I really hate the fact that the quality of this video is not going to be that great, but I did want to go ahead and do this little pop-up edition. Right now, I'm eating raw. Yesterday was my first day, today is my second day, and that simply means that I'm not eating anything that's cooked. So it's in its natural state. That's veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Sometimes you can kind of manipulate the texture by soaking something, but really it's a little bit limited. But I was telling you all in my Homestead Thursday video last week that I felt like I needed to do something different. My skin was breaking out, having gut issues, just eating too much processed food, too much mock meat. And so yesterday at the grocery store, I loaded up on fruits and veggies and I got started. Yesterday for my lunch, I had a banana and strawberry smoothie. Then for my snack, I had a raw trail mix. And for dinner, I had a salad. And today, I pretty much did the same thing. I had the same type of smoothie for lunch. And then for a snack, this time I had ants on a log with raw almond butter. And now I'm going to be making another salad. It's going to be almost like yesterday's, but with a few changes. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make it. Now, if I was eating how I normally eat as a vegan, I would add a lot more and a lot different ingredients. But it's a little bit less this time, and that's all right. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to use for the base. All right, I'm going to be using these Power Greens. I got this for a steal. $1 yesterday at Kroger. It is a versatile mix of tender baby spinach, mizuna, chard, and kale. And I know that my taste buds are changing because a couple of years ago I had some kale and I didn't like it. It was too bitter. And so this is bitter, but I didn't mind it. That's just like the other day when Mario and I had greens. Anyone who knows me knows that years ago I would not even eat greens. Now I still prefer cabbage, but I could stand the greens. And so we're just changing as I have given up meat several years ago. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the plate first. And I probably will end up getting this mixture again. I had to pick one of those out. It was getting a little soggy. Looks like I'll be able to eat off of this maybe once or twice more. And you can't see it, but I'll show it to you at the very end. Let's see, take that little baby off. Maybe one more. Alright, that looks good. Now, if I wasn't eating raw, I would go ahead and add cheese shreds. But no cheese shreds today. Next, what I'm going to be adding is this little bit of seed and sprout. It's a ground up mixture. I got this from Rite Aid maybe 2 years ago, and it lasts a long time. So I'll sprinkle some of that on. Alright, next I'm going to be adding my seed mixture. This is a mixture of chia seed, flax seed, and hemp seed, all organic. Alright, next I'm going to be using some pumpkin seeds. Then I'm going to use some sunflower seeds. And now I'm going to go ahead and get started with the veggies. First, got some shredded carrot. Yesterday when I made my salad, I chopped the carrots up, and it was a little tougher to eat. So I said I would shred it this time so it wouldn't be so hard to eat. All right, just a little more. I think that looks good. All right. Next, I'm going to put on some red onion. Just a little bit more. Okay. After that, I'm going to do some celery. And I bought a whole thingamajig of celery. I think that I might try to juice some celery one day this week. Maybe even with an apple and maybe some ginger. I don't know if I can take the celery straight. But I know that it does have some benefits to it, especially since it's got a lot of water content. All right, one more. Going to move on. Next, I'm going to do some orange bell peppers. I think yellow would have been really good for a different pop of color. But I had more orange than the yellow, so I chose to cut up the orange. Alright. Next, I'm going to put on some cucumbers. I don't always get cucumbers because I'm really bad. I can let them go bad quickly. But with this raw eating regimen, I knew that I would eat it all up. Alright, next I'm going to put on some tomato. These are Roma tomatoes. I use all of the tomatoes. Alright. Let me go ahead and wipe my hand off. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my vinaigrette on there. This is Lemon and Chive by Annie's. I got this for a steal another time at Kroger's, 69 cents. Alright. Now normally I would go ahead and I would put some of Mrs. Dash garlic and herb on top, but I'm going to try a different one. Several months ago, I found a whole bunch of these Simple Truth organic spices on sale for like 69 cents, 75 cents. I got my mom some and I got myself some to try. And this is bulgogi seasoning. And when I looked it up to see what it was good on, it said it was good on roasted veggies. But I'm going to try it on this salad and we're going to see how it goes. I'm not going to put a lot because this is new for me. But it does have a very, what kind of smell can I say? It is a very strong smell. And it smells like it'll be a little bit bitter. Which is okay because this green mix is bitter. And bitter greens are good for us. Bitter herbs are good for us. But it's getting a little bit getting used to for me because I love sweets. And I think on the standard American diet, we all tend to love sweets, okay? So I'm getting used to the bitter herbs. Lastly, I'm going to put some strawberries on top. Last night when I ate my salad, I just put some black cherries on the side. And normally, when I fix my salads, I put some raisins on top. But I thought, let me do something different today because I had raisins on my aunt's on a log earlier. And I think I want to use up all of these strawberries. This was 3 strawberries just chopped up. Alright, let me put that to the side. And my salad is finished. Let me get my little fork. Put it on there. Let me show you. I'm going to drink with my salad this homemade apple juice. Tastes wonderful. Alright, let me go ahead and show you the salad. Try to get it there so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it too well. I'll see if I can turn it up a little bit. I don't want it to fall off. Alright, I think that's okay for you to see. Alright, this salad probably could have benefited even with some nuts on there, maybe some slivered almonds or some walnuts, some pecans. When I get off of this video, I might add that for something else that's a little bit different. Alright, so I just wanted to get on here and share with you my salad that I made. This is going to be wonderful. And just to tell you a little bit how I'm feeling after 2 days of eating raw, I feel really good. I'm also doing intermittent fasting where I fast and only drink water for 16 hours. And then I'll eat over about an 8-hour span. Okay? And it just feels really good not to be eating so heavy. Not to have to turn on the microwave or turn on the stove. That I'm fixing everything that I'm eating. I really do feel refreshed. After tomorrow, I will decide if I want to continue eating raw for 5 days or even 7 days. And I definitely can see myself doing this again because I just knew my body needed to detox. Alright, the scale has already gone down. And this lets me know that as a vegan, I have to think a little bit differently about carbs. Because when I was low carb, high fat, I tried to stay away from the carbs, but now I'm realizing that it just depends on, are you putting good carbs in your body or not so good carbs. So thank you for tuning in. You can like, love, share the video, leave comments. Again, I'm sorry about the horrible quality. I normally use Mario's phone, but he's gone to work, and this